So this video here is my prediction of the Super Bowl. It is CPU versus CPU match. CPU versus CPU is still faulty, it's still glitchy. When you go into the settings and you go into this game versus CPU, you're going to see the difficulty change from whatever you had it previously to rookie, no matter what you set it to. So of course I can't work on it. So as you can see, the game, the team I like to use, the players I like to use are definitely a hot topic of conversation right now. One of the best quarterbacks in the league, Lamar Jackson, a black quarterback at that, and yes, that is of its significance. Because there was a time at one point, some of y'all probably don't even think about this, there was no black quarterbacks in the league. There was hardly any black players in the league. It was like that for a while, for decades. If it was, trust me, it was, you probably can count them on your fingers. Even on rookie, I'm using my CPU versus CPU sliders from Madden 23, which is now a masterpiece, of course, because of my sliders and settings. This video is probably going to be lengthy. It's probably going to gain me some subscribers and lose me some subscribers. Either way it go, I'm prepared for it. I need to speak for myself because my hard work, my knowledge, my application, my contribution to the Madden community is not appreciated. Not the way I expected it to be appreciated, the way I expect it to be appreciated, the way I know it should be appreciated, the way many of you know it should be appreciated. I ain't studied this game and master how to make it work for me. And then share my discovery, my hard work, my knowledge with the world, with the quote-unquote Madden community, and get back basically shit in comparison to what I've given. Nah, that ain't how it's supposed to go. My situation is no different, without a doubt. My situation, without a doubt, where you can clearly see the disparity and marginalization in economics, the reward and punishment amongst race in so many fields in this society, in this country. For those who don't see that, just listen. Because maybe I need to bring my perspective to you because you live in a certain environment or a certain culture. You're not exposed to what other people experience in this world, what I've experienced. Let me speak specifically for me, what I've experienced with my thinking brain, my very healthy eyes and ears. So I'm going to speak specifically within the gaming community because that's what I've impacted tremendously. Any of you listening to this video now, if you use my sliders and my settings, whether that's for Madden 23 or Madden 24, hell, even Madden 16, Madden 20 as well. Madden 20 was the worst one I ever used because it was the least realistic. So, of course, if you go and play it, you might not feel like it was good. My work on that was good. I only did one set on that one, which is all Madden. But if you use my sliders and settings, then you know. Everything I'm speaking about and everything that I'm going to speak in this video is valid. I have no doubt that with my accomplishments, my contribution to many of you, to the quote unquote Madden community, to the gaming atmosphere, especially with football, because it's the only football game that's out right now. You don't have no other NFL football game that you can go and play. And it's going to be like that for a while, believe that. I'm talking about simulation football game, a game or company representing a simulation style football game. You watch it on TV, you watch it on Sunday, you watch these players in real life. You want to go and emulate it. This is your toy. This is your escape. This is your release from whatever life you live, regardless of what race you are. And for decades, many of you, myself included, have been unsatisfied as fuck with this gameplay. Up until, and of course, unless you found me. I changed all that. Without any doubts. I have no doubt, none, that with my accomplishments, my contributions, if I had blonde hair or black hair, blue eyes or brown eyes, pale skin, white skin, then my channel would be significantly more impactful, significantly more influential than where it is now. It would have been there months ago. Just like the several channels I found who were created within the same month and same year I created my channel, within weeks of each other, posting Madden content. And of course, they blow me out the water in the amount of subscribers they have. They definitely monetize with how many people they follow. And I'm not going to put them out there because I don't want nobody thinking I'm hating on them. Congratulations to your success. They have blown me out the water. I would have already been monetized with my channel months ago if I was a female with a big ass, some feet, OnlyFans link that y'all can go and buy. Probably ain't even wash her ass, just taking videos and pictures and posting them. Damn right, it's gonna be some people up in there buying it. Some of you that's following me, you probably buying that shit. You probably got a whole list of OnlyFans, and that's cool. If that's what you gonna do, do it. I ain't gonna stop you. You gonna do what you want to do. Like I stated, I would have been monetized already. You know that's important. That's the sole reason many of you come on YouTube posting any and everything, no matter how dumb it is or how meaningless, to make some fucking money, to create order in your life, to pay your bills, to do what you need to do in this society that demands you to have some funds to get things done. And no, money does not solve everything. By far, it does not solve everything. All problems are social problems, really. Hell, I probably would have had people reaching out to me, sponsors, all that. With my contribution, let any one of those guys who are creating Madden content, who created their account within the same month I did, August 2022, let them right now, let's say I never came out, let them come out with what I'm doing, right? They already have significant amounts of followers more than me, way more followers, right? One of them ain't even, I mean, like, dude don't even post. His videos got hardly any views, but yet he blows me out the water in subscribers. He don't even post that much, but he got the support though. Let any one of them come out and do what I've done and present to the quote unquote Madden community, to people in this country who play this game. And I guarantee you, where they are now, they would be soaring. They would be huge, super huge, steadily growing, steadily climbing that ladder of success. But they didn't do it. I did it. And you know what all those guys have in common? They all white. And no, I don't hate these guys. No, I don't hate white people. A white person can be my bro. You can be my bro. You can be my sis. You can be my friend. But by and large, I know not all white people are going to be on that level with me. And don't think I'm dumb enough to think that all black people listening to me or all black people are on board with me. Nah, I'm not trying to get no Black Panther, none of that bullshit, man. I'm not trying to do none of that. I want to be recognized for my work. I want to be compensated for my work, for contributing and helping you with your life and your gaming experience. This situation is no different than the many situations where a black person excelled far beyond his fellow racial peers in his or her craft and got undermined instead of rewarded. This situation is no different than my experience living in the very city this game is developed and created in, Orlando. From what was that? 2017 to 2020, the whole time, I'm literally and chronically homeless. I'm talking about living outside, sleeping behind stores and buildings, homeless shelters, in my car, out my car, eating at food banks and all that homeless life stuff for 3 years. And it wasn't because I'm such a criminal or I'm a vagabond or a gangbanger or a robber, a thief, a sex offender, and all the other names stereotypically attributed to black people or that could be attributed to me as a black man. Which in many cases, it is true. There are a lot of black people out here doing some fucked up shit like that who I don't agree with. Behaviors I do not agree with. For whatever reason. It was simply because I was dealing with childish, jealous people. The environment. Because I'm black. Let's not act like there aren't people in this world, all people in this world. First of all, Orlando is mostly a white city. All right, the population is mostly white. Don't act like all people in this world just like you just because of your race. Some people look at you and might not like the way you fucking talk, the way you eat, the way you walk, the way your complexion is. Hell, you may do it. I've experienced it. I've looked at somebody and said, I don't like this motherfucker. I don't like him. I don't know what it is about you. I just don't like you. Maybe I should talk to you. I might like you if I talk to you. Like I said, all black people ain't eye to eye. No person is eye to eye. Everybody's got their own opinions. You got your own opinions. You got your opinions about everything I'm saying now. You got your opinions about what I've contributed to you when it comes to this gameplay. And by and large, I know many of you, you'd have to be a big ass liar to say you don't like this game now after putting my sliders and settings in. Most people don't give a fuck about other people. That's just the reality, regardless of race. The people I live around, the black people I live around, most of them don't give a damn about me because it's impossible to get everybody to care about you, really. You got to make people care about you. This is why I'm making this video. You got to make people gravitate towards you or give any concern about you. This is why I'm creating this video. This is why I'm speaking in this video, so you can know where I'm at mentally when it comes to this gaming and specifically Madden. Look at this. Even on rookie. Even on rookie. I haven't even tested out these sliders. I have, because it's a waste of time, because the difficulty is going to go back to rookie every time you come into the game, no matter what you do. Even on rookie, without me even testing it, my CPU versus CPU sliders from Madden 23. This is what's in this game right now, and it's playing where you can watch it and be like, damn, this is interesting, and it's on rookie. Just imagine if I can get into it and program it to the highest level of play and entertainment. Let me carry on. Gameplay wise, if it's in the game, you know what? It's in the game because I helped put it in there. When it comes to gameplay, I ain't talking about developing the game, making the game. Nah, I'm not gonna take no credit for that. I don't have the resources for it. I don't have the resources for it. I don't have the money. I don't have the people to contact to even come together with to make something like this. So yes, this is a good game by default. It's a decent game. It's a good game. When you take it and put my sliders and settings in, it is the ideal game you need to be playing to have fun with an NFL game. I had I haven't checked my comments. I checked one a week ago or so. I'm sure it's a couple of you niggas from the academy, Manhood Academy. I used to train with them guys. Most of them white guys. One of you mentioned, you commented something like, whether it's you or not, you commented something like, what was it? My favorite part is when he practices. You clearly get yourself away when you focus on what I'm saying or how much I'm speaking, as opposed to what I've actually done and contributed to people who don't give a fuck about talking to me directly. You might listen to me on a video. They don't really care about me like that, and it's fine. Like I say, it's impossible to get everybody on board to care about you, man. Physically and directly, and be involved with you. When you focus on stuff like that, that's a dead giveaway. You definitely one of them cats over there at the academy. And it's cool. You might have been trying to encourage me. Y'all got a link. You can easily send me a link. I can come back to class and train with y'all easily. Or I could come myself, but you see I haven't done that. So to cancel out that claim, I've canceled out any attempt at any claim saying, well, maybe I don't speak enough. Everything that's needed to be a successful gamer, I've done it. I went out and invested in quality TV, invested in a PS5, and whatever else I needed to actually make my videos at least be enjoyable when you watch it. I've canceled out all those attempts that you can say, well, you didn't do this. This is why your channel didn't get here. I found several gaming channels. Some made in 2022, the same year I made my account. Some made before that. Some made after that. Who have absolutely no commentary whatsoever on the channel. None. Nor any facial recognition. At least I have facial recognition. There may be a time when I will be on video where you can just sit there and look at me and probably jack off to me. What the hell? I found channels with no commentary whatsoever. And they are well over 100,000 subscribers. I'm sure it's because they good at their game, good as hell. I'm good at the games I play. I know this because of the feedback I get from people. I know that my damn self, whether I got feedback or not. You know when you're doing good in the game. Look at that. Beauty. This is on rookie. I miss watching CPU versus CPU. Like many of you. I'm sure many of you miss watching CPU versus CPU. Some of y'all want to do your whole franchise like that. That's your enjoyment. That's your pleasure. That's what you want to do after you done came home from a long day at work. Or you've been dealing with some situations or some relationships with some people, and you want to just escape for a minute. You want to wind down. They fix Lamar's braids, okay? You want to wind down and relax. I'm the man that can help you with that. Long as my health is good and I'm around and I don't wind up dead in some tragic accident or get shot, killed, whatever. I say this realistically because you never know what can happen in this world with people. We all so unpredictable, regardless of race. We all could go from being, oh, he was such a saint. Oh, he was such a nice guy. On the surface. Oh, she was such a saint. Oh, to, damn, how the hell she wound up doing that? We all capable of that. So that's why I state that. As long as I'm around, I have the ability to make sure when it comes to this game right here that you're watching on this screen, you're enjoying it. Same way I'm enjoying it. I want to enjoy it. So I'm going to share my enjoyment with you. Boom. Boom. I'm 100% sure as well that even with all the inevitable problems and unfavorable situations that I face and would face with black people, if YouTube or EA Sports was owned and ran by black people, that I'd be much more successful than where I am right now. Much more appreciated. Yes, I would have some haters even then. Best believe it. I'm no dummy. I know it ain't just if black people own everything, there would never be no problems. I would be all embraced. It would be like the fucking angel in heaven with the halo over his head, fairy tale Disney type stuff. Nah. But I know for sure I would definitely be more appreciated, more recognized, more successful with my achievements, my contributions on YouTube and to the quote unquote Madden community. See, I have to speak these views because, see, a lot of white people, a lot of people that's not, if you didn't grow up in a certain culture or within around certain people of a certain race, then you may not know these perspectives fairly. Most access points in this country, most prolific businesses in this country, most gateways in this country that can truly benefit me or you economically or however else way you want to actually progress and benefit yourself and improve yourself is owned and ran by white individuals. Notice I say white individuals because I'm not going to lump all white people in as if I hate all white people or all white people are just out to keep me down. Nah, I ain't that dumb. I'm also aware many of them don't give a fuck about me. I know you don't. You would love to see me stagnant. I can't count how many times I went to a job interview at this point in my life and knew immediately once I started interacting with this person, this white person, I'm not going to get the job, even though I'm well qualified. This recently happened. I'm discriminated recently, even now, even, not just in my homelessness, even now, by black and white. So I had to create my own hustle. I'm not talking about this YouTube stuff. I'm talking about another hustle. And it's legal for all you police, cops, whatever it might be listening. He ain't doing nothing illegal. I'm not gonna do nothing that's gonna get me jammed up in this system. If I can, if I can do that. If I want and need a job, 9 times out of 10, I have to go to a white man or a white woman in this country to be hired. And it's very likely that many of these individuals aren't going to be nigger lovers. As I've seen many white people label other white people who either grew up around black people or absolutely really don't have no problem with black people, whether they grew up around them or not. They just don't have that in their mind. Y'all just don't have that in your mind to be like, damn, I just hate black people for no reason. They go both ways. It go both ways. It can be, you can have a bunch of black guys, black people who just because of your skin is pale or white, bam, I hate this motherfucker. Without explaining why. The hierarchy in this country is no different than it was in slavery times of the past. Meaning, white people, 80 to 90% of the time on top, running things in positions of authority, access points, like I mentioned. The niggers, myself included, either at the bottom or underneath this ruling class. No, I'm not calling myself a nigger. That term is usually and should be and could be applied to somebody based on their behavior. My behavior in this space, in this gaming space, has not been illicit. It has not been. I've been trying to stay within the YouTube, policies, which is absolute crap. Many of them are absolute crap because it's not realistic. It's not human. It's like you're governing children. But hey, I'm not the one that's going to govern. I don't set those policies. Black person comes through with something groundbreaking, like I have, something beneficial to society, like I have, something beneficial to your gameplay experience, Madden to be specific, like I have, and do it at a professional level. Even if it's gaming. Gaming is big business these days. Billions of dollars, millions of dollars goes into gaming. Black person come through now or even in the past. Many accounts, I could pull up many accounts where this has happened. And I know this is not just subjected to just black people. I know every race of people deal with this. I'm speaking for me. I'm speaking for me as a black man, a black person. Come through, knock it out the park, get no credit for it. Or even worse, get the ideas and hard work and creativity stolen. Hell, the way this game is playing right now, I might until EA releases an update, I might just go ahead and drop this because it's almost Super Bowl time and we ain't got no update on the CPU versus CPU glitch. And if you don't believe me, let me show you. Let me tell you something. Rookie. Before I went into the game, I had to set it all Madden. But even still, as I'm watching this game, explaining to you what I've been feeling, what I've been thinking, why I've been missing in action, why I'm not motivated to come back and do this Madden stuff, why I haven't been motivated, put it like that. The motivation is slowly coming back because I genuinely enjoy doing what I do. I genuinely enjoy sharing my work with many of you to try to help you with your gaming experience. I don't give a fuck what race you were initially because your behavior cannot affect me that much if I'm sharing something with you through a video screen and I'm not dealing with you physically. So why would I even care about you that much? Just share the content. Here, enjoy. Almost most of my commenters I clearly could see since I've had this channel open. Top commenters, most of them was black. I would say the Latino community, Latinos, I seen y'all in the comments. And of course, yes, I've seen what appeared to be white folks. I can't tell behind that account. I'm not Professor Xavier. I don't read minds. That's why I have conversations with people. And white folks, you are more than welcome to my channel. I may be speaking on some stuff that you may or may not hear or want to hear or not want to hear. You are welcome to my channel. Welcome to experience Madden football the way everyone else will experience Madden football using my sliders and settings. You Asian, Filipino, Vietnamese, from the Congo. But regardless of all that, not one person hit my Cash App, yo. If you don't feel like I don't deserve to be compensated financially, socially, look at that play. If you feel like I don't deserve that, leave it in the comments. Tell me why you feel like I don't deserve it. Like, I'm sure at least one of you have bought some feet pics or some booty pics. At least one of you has spent $5.99 or $9.99 on some broad's feet and ass. And don't get me wrong, I love women. I like the sexuality of women. But I'll be damned, I'm gonna be a sucker for somebody who I know don't give a fuck about me, and I'm never gonna truly benefit from that. Won't even get to smell funky drawers. Won't get a hearty meal. Won't have nothing lasting but what? A temporary nut. You busted jacking off to her content. Draining yourself. But you ain't even hitting my Cash App, and I'm helping you with something that you can. If I die today, you still gonna be able to play with Madden 24 and Madden 23, and more than likely the other Maddens is coming after using my sliders and settings. It may not be 100% ideal, but you got a starting point. You got a blueprint now that you can apply, and maybe somebody else will come along after. I'm talking about if I was to pass away right now, today, after I got done doing this video, go outside and something happened, I'm just gone. You still have something you could carry on with this game, because you know Madden ain't going nowhere no time soon. If you believe it is, you a fool. Bottom line is I want to be rewarded for my hard work. I need to make some dough. I want to feel the true praise of accomplishing something that most of you thought would never get accomplished. I don't want to die broke. What I've done is major. It's not like this is some small thing. I'm not just the average slider maker, man. You play my games, man, you're going to feel exactly what a sim game should be feeling like. Could it be improved upon? Of course. Did all that solve the biggest problem with the only and biggest football game in the country? So, moving forward with this Madden stuff, if I have to forge my way to ensure that I'm going to get the reciprocation that I feel like I deserve, that I know I deserve, then I'm definitely going to do that. I don't want to just be punishing some of you guys out there who I believe and feel like are genuine supporters. Look at that. Wow. I don't want to do that. Man, give me my props, man. This is rookie right here. Once this video gets to at least 50 to 100 likes, maybe 500 views, that along with my own desire to want to play this game and share it with you and interact with you, and once it get to that level, I'll be more motivated to resume my streaming and posting on YouTube and getting my little community, you know, on board. Back online, put it like that. If you got a problem with anything that I said in the video, leave it in the comments. Right now, I don't have the setup where you can video chat and interact with me, but eventually that may come. So for now, you're gonna have to leave it in the comments. Eventually, I may have a Discord set up, a Telegram, or something set up. But right now, this is the way it is. If you have a problem, if you have an agreement, if you have any feedback, if you have any criticism, leave it in the comments. Other than that, if you're watching my video and you use my sliders and settings, I'm glad you do. I'm glad you found my channel. I want you to continue doing it. But I also want you to know where I'm at and where I stand and how I feel, what I'm thinking. Because there's no way in hell I'm going to denigrate myself when I know I put years into studying this game, mastering this game so that I can enjoy it. And then I share it and I look at the results and I'm like, this is what I get? Nah. Gotta be better than that. I've been waiting on a whore like you to come into my life. I've been waiting on a whore like you. I've been waiting on a whore like you to come into my life. I've been waiting on a hoe like you to satisfy my ride. I'm gone, man.